Hello. Do you live in this village?
Well, obviously I live here. Where else should I live?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about the beast attacks that occurred some time ago.
It was the worst day of my life, and probably the worst day for everyone here. But what's it to an islander? Does the beast have something to do with you? You go ahead, ask your questions. But this all seems a bit fishy to me.
Do you know where the creature went after the attack?
Why are you all so desperate to find this monster? Isn't all the death and damage it's done enough? Do you want more? I'll tell you what I told those scholars. I don't know where it went. I didn't see anything.
Scholars?
Some fellows from the city who are asking the same questions as you. They may think they're clever, but they're idiots if you ask me. Looking for that thing means running the risk of it coming back here, and we've had enough of that, thank you very much.
We shall leave now. Thank you for your welcome.
That's it. Goodbye.
Greetings, esteemed customers. Are you looking for ingredients? Potions or projectiles, perhaps?
Were you here when the giant creature attacked the village?
Yes, I was here, and I'm not likely to forget it. I lost a good share of my goods that day.
We're trying to track down the beast. Do you know which way it went?
I haven't the faintest idea. I was busy trying to save myself and my shop. Everyone was shouting and racing around in a panic. It was like it was the end of the world. I ended up hiding inside a house and didn't come out until I couldn't hear anything moving outside. So, I can't really help you. But to be honest, I don't know why you want to find that monster. It's madness. But that's your business, isn't it? And if you're thinking of fighting it, you'll need potions and projectiles. Why don't you take a look at what I have in stock?
Good day. Do you live in this village?
Yes, I've lived here all my life. Why?
Were you present during the attack of that giant creature a while back?
Unfortunately, yes. It was horrible. I still have nightmares about it.
Can you tell us what you saw? Do you know what happened to the creature?
Honestly, I'd rather not have to think back to that day. Everything was so confusing. It was dreadful. I remember I was fixing my damaged nets when I heard the first screams. Ooh, and that terrible roaring. I was so terrified that I crawled under my boat, which is probably what saved me. I peeked out every now and then, horrified by what I was hearing. I saw the monster knock some of my friends down with a single swipe, as it chased after a man who jumped into a boat. When it didn't see any more movement, it headed southeast and even knocked down the arch there. Oh, it took us weeks to rebuild it and put the village back in order. And we're still mourning our dead.
I'm very sorry for your loss. Thank you for sharing your story with us. We will take...
Goodbye.
We need a key to open this door. Ugh. We're missing something to make this work.
Look! This camp is very close to the route taken by our guardian. We should search there. Maybe we'll learn something about it.
My saviors have...
We're looking for a giant creature that came this way a while ago. Did you see it?
I pride myself on having excellent eyesight, despite the occasional bout of absent-mindedness. That beast was enormous. It would have been hard to miss.
Could you tell us which way it went?
It went right by my camp, and I admit I found it very impressive, if a little frightening. Nature can sometimes produce beauty, and other times horror, which is unfortunately much less inspiring for my art. I was afraid, so I hid in the bushes. It continued eastwards, towards the old quarry, I think.
That's where those mad bandits were holding Ken.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
These trucks were clearly left by the Guardian. It's very strange. It's as if it wanted to dig up the earth where that strange smelly substance was spilt. There is no doubt that the Guardian was here. But it was attacked, and apparently captured by Kurnaz's men, if the letters on those corpses are anything to go by.
Their orders were to take it to a cave near an orchard. Now all we have to do is find it. I wonder what they're planning to do with the creature.
Dressed like those people who work on building sites, no one would notice us.
trail goes this way. Show them what we're made of! My armor is broken.
They want to do with it, but they made sure they would be left alone. It was well guarded.
My Here's the Guardian. What's left of it, at least.
How horrible. They've cut off its head and stuck it in a jar.
Search the place. They didn't cut it up for no reason. They were doing research. We have to find out what.
There. You're free.
Thank you. I thought we were going to die trapped in that cave.
Wait a minute. I know who you are. You turned up at the camp the day before the Alliance attacked.
We did. And we were there when Ladan bound herself to the land and turned herself into a guardian.
I remember that. You even tried to fight her to hold her back. You were very brave. But the soldiers captured us while you were leading her away. Since then, they've done nothing but mistreat us and interrogate us to try to understand what happened.
They even tortured Adenegad. She eventually broke and told them about the bonding ritual. After more experiments, they took her away with them. We don't know what happened to her after that.
That's awful. Thank you for telling us. Now, you should get to safety. Don't stay here.
I know a place we can hide. Before we joined Laden and the others, I had found a cave further north. You have our heartfelt gratitude for freeing us. May the earth carry you always.
I can't do anything with this. I don't see how we could use this. I don't believe it. Rather than being terrified or frightened by the transformation they experienced, they just saw it as a weapon of war. And now they want to force our people to perform the ritual again, so they can use it against their enemies. And of course, my people will be blamed for this.
He wants to attack and weaken Dutton by using your people and the congregation as scapegoats. That's the Kernaz I know. Devious and cunning. He says he wants peace, but he's really creating chaos. The Imperial Embassy in Peren must be warned. We might be able to stop the worst from happening.
This general has a few screws loose. How could he believe that he'd be able to capture that monster and try to make others? I can only imagine what a creature like that could do if it landed in one of our villages.
Do you have any idea how we could find Alma? Alvida's mother's first mate who settled in Olima?
Possibly, yes. I heard of a colleague of sorts. A woman who runs a shop on the quays at nightfall. If a Naut retired in the city, she'll probably know where to find her. It's the kind of information us smugglers are fond of. And unfortunately, apart from her, I don't really know. I think we could find help in the taverns or with the port workers, but I can't be sure.
We'll talk later.
Oh.
Yes? Let's talk always.
How are you?
I must.
I understand.
Thank you for coming to see me, Vridengar. We need to talk about that merchant, Iqbal. I want to find the Black Alks. We need to make sure they're okay, or free them if they're still imprisoned. That woman is our only clue. Please help me find her and free our people.
Of course. I'll do everything I can to find them.
Finish what you have to do. Then come back and see me. But please, don't take too long. Well, do you
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Vridengar. We can't just stand by and finish what...
See you later.
Boy.
I know you already have a lot to do.
It's not really the...
Of course.
Sofia, do you know where we could find Alma? Alvida's mother's former first mate who now lives in Olima?
It's been a few years since I last lived in Olima. I couldn't tell you where she lives. However, I believe the taverns are always a good source of information. The one in the port would be a good start to find a Naut.
Thank you, Safia. That's indeed a good idea. Bye.
See?
What is it?
I must leave you. See you later.
My friend, is there anything?
I won't.
Don't.
how our mysterious friend, Fausta, planned on finding this Zeren person? It's not like we can just knock on her door.
We should ask her.
I'm in so much pain. I think I have a fever.
And all those posters. Look! I'm pretty sure it's them. Hey, so you're the criminals the guards are looking for. It's you, isn't it? Guards! These people are criminals! The ones on the posters! Guards!
The guards put up posters describing you.
Potions, concoctions. Potions, concoctions are you. Need a potion or a grenade? Ladies and gents, I have everything you need.
What do you want?
Everything you need to make your own equipment. Hello.
Intruders! Watch out! No quarter!
have to buy some new armor. I'm wounded. Someone heal me.
Oh, what a racket. Can't they make less noise? My head's ringing like an old bell. Well, what do you want?
We're looking for a North who forswore the sea and left Xanthus to settle here. Her name is Alma.
Ugh. In the state I'm in, I barely remember what my name is. So excuse me.
That's a hangover if I've ever seen one. There's nothing like a purge potion to get you back on your feet.
Here, drink this. It's a good remedy for a hangover.
Really? Smells funny. But at this point... Crikey, it works! That's incredible, what is it?
A purge potion. Now that you've recovered, could you tell us if you know where we can find a knot named Alma?
Alma? Alma? Yes, I know her.
So, can you tell us where we could find her?
Don't worry. We don't want to hurt her. It's a knot affair.
As far as I know, she lives in the north, near the rampart and the door that leads to the military district. Is that all?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Eels, you're wanted. We'd better tear down those posters before the whole town comes after us.
Scoundrel! Do you think that bread grows on trees? And even if you did, you'd wait for someone to go pick it for you, wouldn't you? But you won't steal from me. No way!
Please! I'm starving, just across the bread.
Guards! Stop! Thief!
This kind of scene never fails to appall me. We wouldn't let anyone starve to death in the Xanthus. We should step in to help this poor man.
Scoundrel!
What's going on? What did he do?
Where are you from? Huh, you clearly know nothing of the disastrous situation of this city. This piece of scum, like all those of his kind, is incessantly sneaking around my stalls. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. This time he stole my bread, and not just a little. He's a thief.
I didn't steal anything, I swear. I was hanging around here in the hope that someone would give me a bit of bread. I'm starving.
I feel sorry for him too. But he stole some bread. His sleeve is covered in flour.
Come. I'm sure you're a kind-hearted woman who wouldn't dream of letting someone starve to death on their doorstep. What would the other merchants and your neighbors think? Best be generous this once and avoid being seen as stingy.
Me? Stingy? Oh, very well. Let him go. But he'd better not come back. I won't be this generous next time.
Thank you, madam, for your kindness. And thank you, too. You're good people.
We're too late. The soldiers have already surrounded her house. We have to get her out of there.
You! Stop right there! This is a special operation, and we have every power to arrest you if you get in our way.
We're sorry. We don't want to interfere with your operation, but we're curious. What's going on?
It's none of your business. Now move on, move on. But wait, I recognize you. You're all wanted. What a piece of luck. We're gonna pocket the reward. To arms, men!
If you dare harm the captain in any way, you'll pay for it!
Careful, darling! You look dreadful!
I need a hand!
My armor is completely ruined!
Careful, darling! You look dreadful! Careful, darling! You look dreadful!
My armor is completely ruined!
for coming to our aid. But who are you?
Who I am doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that Alvida is safe and sound.
My dear, you obviously have a suitor. Unfortunately, I'm afraid he's not very clever. He thinks you're a damsel in distress. He obviously doesn't know that you're fearless and entirely capable, and that you know how to handle weapons as well as guide ships in storms.
I see that you're in good company, Captain. That you have friends by your side. But I have my orders. Nothing was to happen to you.
And may I know who gave you those orders?
Well, your father, of course. He's worried, what with the trial and this investigation that you are conducting. He asked me to keep an eye on you, to protect you.
Unbelievable. Where was he when we faced that giant creature on the coast? Or when his Alliance friends were trying to kill us? Where was he when I guided that skiff through the storm? Nowhere. He was never there. All I have, I owe only to myself. But now, he suddenly feels guilty and decides to stick me with a guard. Get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. I'm old enough to defend myself.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but I have my orders.
Alvida, this is between you and your father. It's up to you to decide if you want him to help us, or if you want to send him away for good.
I'm no longer a child, and I was never a china doll. I have no need of your protection. Go tell my father that I am now old enough to look after myself, and that I'm in good company.
I am sorry that you feel this way, but I understand. And I must even say that I admire you, Captain. I will take your message to your father, and I wish you well.
Have you ever seen this man, Alvida? Is he really one of your father's men?
I've never seen him before, but if he says that my father ordered him to guard me, it must be true. Ugh, I can't believe he has so little trust in me.
Fathers almost always underestimate their daughters while also idolizing them. It's in the order of things. You shouldn't be offended.
I don't care what my father wants. I don't want this man around me.
Alma, you can come out. The soldiers are no longer a threat.
For now. But others will come, and we'd better be far from here when they arrive.
How can I know that you mean me no harm?
Alma, I'm Alvida, Estrella's daughter.
Alvida? No. No, that's impossible. The last time I saw Alvida, she was still too young to be a ship hand. And from your ink, I can see you're a captain.
I grew up and climbed to the top, it's true. Yet I am Alvida, Estrella's daughter. And today I am here to ask for your help. I found my mother's logbook on board the Constantia, but I need you to decipher it.
Then you found her cache? With Silvio's help, I suppose? You are who you say you are. I will help you, but only if you help me in return. As you said, I can't stay here. Take me to a safe place, and I'll do what you want.
We could escort you to my ship. Your old ship, the Constantia, and from there, drop you off wherever you please.
You can come out, Alma. We'll take you to the ship.
Alma, don't worry. We'll get you to the Constantia safe and sound.
Thank you, Alvida, and thank you all. I really don't understand why these soldiers want me dead.
We'll have to be very careful on the way. Other soldiers may be looking for you. We've almost reached the Constantia.
I'm really grateful for your help. I must admit that I'm a little nervous about setting foot on that ship again.
Oh, it's been perfectly repaired. You'll see.
From experience, it's precisely when one thinks that one's home and dry that all hell breaks loose. Stay on your toes.
We're here. All we have to do is row out to our ship.
Thank you. Thank you for protecting me and getting me here. Alvida, you really are your mother's daughter. Brave, generous, and trustworthy. If you have anything else to do here, I can go to the ship alone and wait for you there. I don't want to be a burden.
We'll come with you. I believe that Alvida and you have a lot to say to each other.
What a relief to be here on the Constantia. It has been well repaired. Estrella would be glad to see it. And even more so to know that you're Captain Alvida.
Thank you, Alma.
Will you be able to help us decipher the logbook we found?
Estrella had become very suspicious before her end. She had Silvio build the cache. She started writing in code. She never wanted to tell me what was causing her concerns. But she did give me her encryption key. So yes, it'll probably take a while, but I should be able to decipher her logbook.
Do you know why the Alliance soldiers were after you?
Not in the least. I've done my best to be discreet and lead a quiet life since I moved here. In any case, thank goodness you came. I have the feeling that they didn't intend to let me live.
I doubt these happenings are chance. It's as if our search brought on this attack.
It does seem to be quite a coincidence. How could they know? I hope that the content of this logbook will enlighten us. What can you tell us about Captain Estrella?
She was an incredible woman, unwaveringly courageous and just. She knew how to lead her crew in fairness and kindness. I would have followed her to the end of the world. And she was also an excellent friend. You remind me of her, Alvida. I have no doubt that she would be proud of you.
We'll let you get over your ordeal.
I'm already much better, don't worry. And I'm going to get to work immediately. If I may, I will disembark at one of your next stops in the congregation or in Dutton. I'm no longer made for life at sea. I'll send you a message as soon as I've finished decrypting the logbook.
Thank you, Alma. And of course, we will drop you off wherever you want. And thank you for agreeing to help me in this whole affair. It means a lot to me.
Greetings.
I can't believe my father sent someone to keep an eye on me and protect me. Oh, does he really believe me to be so defenseless? Anyway, forgive my bad temper. Did you want to talk about something?
I won't bother.
Don't worry.
Is there anything I can help you with? Well, do you fuck?
I'm sorry we've had so many other things to deal with, but...
Thank you, Vridengar. We can't just stand by and let our people suffer. We must do something about it. We are sages.
The hardest part will be finding this woman, since this continent is so much vaster than our island.
But there can't be that many women who buy and sell people in this land. Our companions born in this place might have an idea. Someone must know how to find her. You know how to speak to them. I beg you. Let's find her and save the Alks. We couldn't do anything to save Sheda. And I don't want any more of our people to die because we weren't able to do anything.
I understand. Let's find her and the survivors of the Black Oak clan. See you.
Boy.
If I can be of...
Do you know how we're going to meet that friend you spoke about, Zarin?
I think so. I sent her a message while we were still in Euxantis to tell her that we had arrived. I said that we would return to Alima and that we would most assuredly be in need of her help. When we arrived, I went to the port aviary to see if we had received a message. We had indeed. She apparently has some very important matters to reveal to us that merit secrecy. She's asked to meet us in one of the warehouses near the port. A place, she says, is connected to our current matter at hand.
A warehouse. There must be dozens of them in the port. Did she give us any directions?
She said that it's a warehouse found in the Nort confines. A private warehouse, sometimes used by her husband's followers. It should have their coat of arms on the door. A crowned golden eagle, holding swords in its talons on a purple field. A tad gaudy, I know.
I must
see you.
Life is cruel, isn't it? Sometimes I get so tired of it all.
Do you know where we could locate that infamous slave trader?
I don't associate with that kind of person, as you can imagine. But I may know someone who could help us find her.
I'm listening.
I know a merchant who is involved in smuggling. She might know where to find a slave trader. She does her business in the port of Alima at nightfall. Be prepared to pay. That kind of person never does anything for free.
Thank you, Ludwig. Maybe we'll go find her.
I'm not sure I can answer all.
Do you know Iqbal? The slave trader who sold some of the members of the Black Orc clan?
Darling, I don't keep company with people of her ilk. But I must admit that her name is not unfamiliar to me. I think I heard it in my uncle's circle. I'm sad and ashamed about it. But some of Peren's nobles love the idea of owning enslaved people from faraway lands.
Who are these nobles who purchase my people?
Arrogant fools who think that their status is reflected in owning things that are difficult to obtain. Some buy Astrian statues, while other, crueler types, buy Tearfridians and make them their servants. Some also buy them to have a workforce they don't have to pay or treat properly. It's revolting. But the nobles of Peren aren't known for their virtue and high morals.
Could these nobles tell us where to find Iqbal?
When she comes to Peren, she has to show her slaves at fairs. She'd have to be there for that. However, we should be able to learn her whereabouts without going all the way to the cities of the merchant congregation.
Who?
Though I haven't met her myself, I've heard tell of a merchant who specializes in the sale of goods that are not entirely lawful. Her name is Deria, and her business may have led her to hear of a slave trader. She runs her shop on the port of Alima after dark.
Ludwig already suggested I go find her. But thanks, we'll be sure to go see her. Let's talk about it later.
Always at...
Come here if you don't want any problems. Greetings. What can I do for you, citizens?
What do you do in the guard?
I'm a steward's assistant. Yes, I know it's not glamorous. My superiors say my job is vital, but most of what I do is keeping lists of crates in warehouses up to date. Well, that's only because I was the only person in my class who could count.
Goodbye.
Hello, did you want some?
Do you know where we could look?
I don't associate.
I'm listening.
I know a merchant who is in... You'll have to go to the pub.
Thank you, Luke. We'll talk later.
Oh.
Lee, you're not welcome. Please, I just want to see DR. Why won't you let me in? DR is ill, and he certainly doesn't need you to come and fuss at his bedside. Leave, I say, or I'll call the guard.
All mothers are the same. Even on the other side of the world, they protect their children and chase away those who would intervene.
What's going on?
I came to see DR, the man I love, but his mother is refusing to let me in on the pretext that he is sick. But if that's the case, he must need me even more. I must see him. That being said, yes, it could work. Listen, I know you don't know me, but could you help me? I'll give you all the money I have. I'll have to pretend to be a doctor to get in. With such a disguise, Ooman won't recognize me, and will even welcome me with gratitude. I would need an outfit as well as a tonic to make it more believable. I'd get them myself, but I must warn some of our friends that DR is ill. We'd planned to run away together today, you see.
Your beloved's parents don't seem to like you very much.
They don't want their son to marry a naught. They are well-to-do people who have a business that they've passed down through the family for generations. But if DR and I had a child, they would probably be a naught too, and they would never accept that. We love each other, and nothing can stop us from being together. We've been sworn to one another.
Where could we find the doctor's outfit?
At the university, probably. Otherwise, there must also be some in a Silly's old laboratory, I imagine. The mad scientist, you know?
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you. I'm extremely grateful. Come find me on Cannon Square once you've found everything. I'll wait for you there as soon as I've met with our friends.
I wonder if we'll finally find the merchant. Where could she be hiding?
The slavers know that they are not much loved. They keep a low profile, but we'll find her. Don't worry.
There's something new there.
No quarter!
I have goods from all over the world if you're interested. Come and see.
Hello. What can I do for you?
We're looking for a woman. A slave trader named Iqbal.
So she dabbles in the slave trade too. What scum. But if half of what she brags about is true, nothing would surprise me anymore. I can get it for you, anything you want, anything. I guess that even includes slaves. Ugh, some people have no morals. But may I ask why you've come to find me? I'm just an honest merchant.
A friend of mine, Ludwig, told me about you.
Ludwig? The Dutton smuggler? That rat?
In the flesh.
And may I ask why you're bringing me into this? You have your own contacts, don't you?
You know the city better than I do. If Iqbal is here somewhere, I thought you'd know.
And you're right. I do know where you can find Iqbal. May the Malachor take her. She's my competition. She's doing so well that my coffers are almost empty. If you see what I mean.
To tell you the truth, we are looking for members of a neighboring clan. This woman, who is your competitor, by the way, bought and sold them, just like merchandise. You can imagine the rage we feel towards her. We'll do anything to find them.
I think I see what you're getting at. And if that vulture could come out of this the worse for wear, I wouldn't be sorry about it. Fine. I'll give you a deal. Just this once.
That goes without saying. Here you go.
Thank you for supporting your local businesswoman. But don't mention me to anyone. And especially don't say that I'm the one who gave you the information. Iqbal owns a house on the north side of the district. I could show you where on your map if you like.
Thank you. We'll leave you to your business.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Sit. Iqbal is so elusive. We should instead look for the partner we heard about.
Do you remember what they said? We shouldn't trust him.
It's usually you who trusts Renaikse, not me. But we have no choice. We have been going around in circles for too long.
Wanted to see that woman today.
What does the guard want? What's he doing here?
I have no idea.
She's obviously not at home. But I can make out some slender footprints. Probably a woman's. We could follow them.
Iqbal, it's the guard. I have to talk to you.
The trail goes this way. Ugh, I can't do it.
The tracks lead to the sewers. She must have heard the guard and sought refuge there.
Let's go. Hopefully she's not far ahead.
I thought I saw something.
Let's show them what we're made of! My armor is broken.
The tracks lead towards this tunnel on the right.
There she is! It's her!
Leave me alone! What do you want with me?
She's certainly sprightly. We have to follow her quickly if we don't want her to escape.
She crossed the gate!
Please! Whatever I may have done, I don't deserve this treatment! Leave me alone! I'm begging you! Let me go!
Sound the alert! To arms! Let's show them what we're made of!
We're missing something to make this work. She's dead. We didn't manage to save her.
Oh no. What are we going to do now? We should have been faster.
Don't lose hope, Neela. I've heard of this one. I recognize her now. She's a con artist, not a slave trader.
On the one hand, I'm relieved. And on the other...
I'm sorry.
You...
I think...
The tracks lead towards this tunnel on the right.
There she is! It's her!
Leave me alone! What do you want with me?
She's certainly sprightly. We have to follow her quickly if we don't want her to escape.
She crossed the gate!
Please! Whatever I may have done, I don't deserve this treatment! Leave me alone! I'm begging you! Let me go!
The enemy is here! Attack!
Help! I don't know how to fight!
We must help her. She'll never be able to tell us anything.
For saving me, but I wouldn't have been in this situation if you hadn't pursued me here.
You didn't have to run. All we want to know is what you've done with the Black Ulks. To whom did you sell them?
I don't understand a single word of what you're saying. What is a Black Ulk?
A Black Ulk is a person. A member of an island clan. A Tyr Fredean like the other slaves you sold.
What are you talking about? I never sold slaves. Although I may have promised some. That's it. I promised you slaves.
I doubt that this is the woman we're looking for, Nilan.
To think that we did all this for nothing. And in the meantime, the real Iqbal is still out there somewhere.
I'm sorry, Nilan. I really thought she was the right person. We followed the strongest lead we had.
I disagree. We could have done better. You wasted so much time on pointless discussions with people who see us as no more than animals, and who do nothing but lie to us.
I'm sorry. I've really tried my best.
Well, it's obviously not good enough. We're right where we started. Since Iqbal is nowhere to be found, let's find her associate. He's looking for her, just like we are. And he has the advantage of knowing her well.
Fine. If you think it's the right thing to do. I think we should stay here for now. I'm not convinced we've learned all there is to know.
2 islanders. Yeah, must be. I heard that a group of people were looking for Iqbal. I imagine it's you.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Are you Qadir, Iqbal's former partner?
Indeed. Now, could you tell me why you've asked half the town about Iqbal?
We're looking for her because she bought several of our people, members of the Black Oak clan, who were taken by force and brought to this island.
We must question her. Only she knows to whom they were sold and where we might find them.
I see. I happen to be looking for her too, as you obviously seem to know. She owes me an explanation after what happened. I considered finding her and ambushing her, because whenever I approach her, she flees. I know where she's going next. She has to go through the Esquiara region and take the road that passes over a bridge just outside the ruins. I'm going to blow up the bridge to block her escape. Then she'll have no other choice but to answer our questions. So, what do you say? Are you in?
You seem to have everything worked out. Why ask us to help you?
She has surrounded herself with guards who will not hesitate to kill me if I come alone. If we come out in force, she'll have to listen to us.
We can't afford to attack her. We must glean information from her.
Rest assured, it's just a matter of intimidating her and sobering up her guards. So, what do you say?
It seems risky. Isn't there another way to talk to her? After all, we just want to ask her a few questions.
Bridengar, she's as slippery as an eel. This ambush may be the only chance we have to talk to her. We agree to follow your plan. What should we do?
Come to the rendezvous point with explosives. And for the rest, you can count on me.
We'll find some.
I'm going to set off to prepare our move. Don't be late.
We'll be on time. At last, a solid lead. A plan to find this woman. We can save the Black Arts, Ridengar.
This man's plan is dangerous. What will we do if Iqbal's guards attack us?
We'll defeat them. Unless, perhaps, you don't want to fight for your people?
That is not what I meant. I'm afraid she'll be hurt, or worse, if we have to fight them.
You always worry too much. Just trust me for once.
Don't take it personally, Nilan. Something about that man is off. I'm not sure we have the same goals in mind.
You're suspicious? Very well, but it's not your people who are being kidnapped, sold, tortured and threatened. We've wasted enough time talking already. Let's find the explosives he needs and go see him.
Well, that took forever.
I thought there were people in this camp. Where did they all go?
I sent them off. Don't worry, they're fine. Do you have the explosives?
We brought everything we need.
Perfect. Plant them on the bridge. We'll blow it up as soon as Iqbal gets here. In the meantime, I have some preparing to do.
We're pretty fast, you know. What should we do once we've planted the explosives?
Wait. According to my calculations, Iqbal will arrive at nightfall.
You don't seem convinced.
What gave you that idea? I'm having the time of my life. It's the first time I've blown up a bridge. I admit that I find it a bit extreme that we're doing it just to question someone. But who am I to judge?
As far as I'm concerned, it's that man I really don't like. I don't trust him one bit.
Stop being such a pessimist. We'll finally be able to talk to Iqbal, and that's all that matters.
I think we've placed everything properly. There you go. Everything is set.
I've finished my part. All we have to do is hide. Behind these rocks, maybe. So she doesn't see us when she gets here. She should arrive when it gets dark.
Come on, Vridengar. Let's go hide.
The bridge was destroyed. She can no longer flee this way.
I hope Iqbal will get here soon.
One thing is for sure. If we want to have the element of surprise, we best keep quiet from now on.
Is that her?
It's her!
Kadir, wait!
Let's show them what we're made of!
Protect it!
Shouldn't have crossed me, Iqbal. You're going to pay for your betrayal.
Kadir, we need her alive.
You never should have crossed me, Iqbal. I'm not the forgiving type.
No! Traitor! Lawyer! Why? Why did you kill her? She was the only one who could tell us where to find the Black Orcs.
I don't give a damn about your Black Elves and your little investigations. You've been useful so far, but now...
Hey lads, we're finally going to have some fun.
Let's show them what we're made of!
She's dead. And with her, all my hopes of saving our people. Why did he have to betray us?
Our friends warned you that you ought to be wary of that man. They know the Renoixe better than we do. We should have listened to them.
It's true. I was arrogant. I was so sure I could save our people. I had to save them, you understand? It's all my fault. I constantly put everyone I care about in danger.
You often show impulsiveness, but to say that you're dangerous...
No! You don't understand, Vridengar. Wherever I go, I sow death.
That's why I was so intent on saving them.
What are you talking about?
The death of Toflan, of Sheda, our abduction. It's all my fault. I am to blame.
How could you be to blame?
I spoke to Arenaxa a few days before the ritual. Yes, I know, but he looked friendly. He smiled and asked questions that I thought were innocent. I trusted him, Vridengar. Me! I trusted him and told him that we were the future Donegada of the village. I was so proud. And like a fool, I told him where the ritual was to take place, and that we'd be alone with our master. Everything he needed to know to prepare the ambush we fell into.
You were naive, but you didn't attack us, or throw us into that ship, or kill Sheda. Nor are you responsible for capturing the Black Ulks.
I'm sorry, Vridengar. You must hate me now, but you understand why it's so important that we find the Black Ulks. It's too late to help Sheda, to help Toflan, but we can save them. You understand? I have to save them.
We will save them, Nilan. Come, let's go and search her body. All may not be lost. Look, Nilan. She had documents on her.
Can you read any of it?
The paper is soaked in blood. Some of it is legible, though. I think it's an address in Olima.
I thought all was lost.
I can't read it all, Nilan. There may be a way to recover the damaged part, but as it stands, I can't tell you where it leads. Would any of you know how to get these stains off so we can decipher the rest of the document?
Sorry, that's not in my skill set. Safia, on the other hand, would know what to do with this note. Give it to her.
I'll do that. Thank you, Ludwig. Safia, would you know how to retrieve the information from this paper? Despite the bloodstains?
A friend of mine knows all the scholars of Olima. One of them will know how to do it. I'll have it brought to her, and she'll contact us when they've deciphered it.
Oh, thank you, Safia. We really need to find out what this document holds.
Fridengar? You still wish to talk to me despite my confession? I don't know how you could forgive me when I can't forgive myself.
Good boy, Neil.
Good boy.
I know you already have. While I was studying in Alima, I had a friend. A very dear friend that I would like to find. It was someone very knowledgeable, a true bookworm. But he was also someone with human virtue. In addition to the joy I would feel to see him again, I believe having an ally within the Alliance could be useful to us. It's been a long time since we last met, and I don't know where to find him. But his cousin Baran could certainly tell us. He's a merchant who owns a warehouse in the port of Alima. If you agree, we could go and see him together.
Of course. Let's go see this Baran.
Thank you. It's extremely kind of you to follow the whim of an old woman.
Bye.
See you.